Okay, so this...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can grab the block as you're in the mid-air right over the wall. That's pretty cool.
Oh, whoops. So I'm getting better. My McKid skill is going up. I'm a true MC kid now. Card.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's go MLG. MLGC kids. Come on, let's jump over the... Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, and the pickups, the little M pickups are called arches.
Looks like back then you got killed by the piranha burglar. The piranha burglar.
Prong burglar.
You got had by McPiranha. Are these McBlocks?
Oh yeah, they must be. You can order those from McDonald's if you have a special card on you.
Imagine if they changed Big Mac to McBig Mac.
McBig Mac.
McBig Mac. It's McBig. Or just McBig. They changed it to McBig from now on. Big Mac will now be known as McBig. Okay?
Yeah.
That's final.
Or McMac.
McMac. The Big McMac.
The McMac. The McMac. Alright. We're making puppies now.
Now we're cooking with grease.
Now we're cooking with the same grease for a week.
Now we have the ceiling fan on, blowing the grease air into the room with the customers, making them hungry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Now we're piping over from Subway the sandwich smell into our restaurant so the customers can smell that and get tricked.
Yeah.
The Subway sandwich smell.
Whoa, was this Subway, huh? Oh, secret.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, here's a challenge.
There should be a secret Burger King stage that Virgin Games stuck in this. And they stuck it in here in such a way that nobody at McDonald's could see it.
Look at that secret entrance. Some tricky stuff, man. Okay. McDonald's ought to make a movie now.
Yeah.
Just make something about Ronald, like, you know, going out and murdering minorities or something.
What? It sounds dumb. Just make it about Ronald McDonald being a serial killer. It sounds like such a good idea. Wow.
Ugh.
How about Ronald McDonald kills the kids?
What if,
It'll be
what
like
if
that movie
Mario
It.
was the bad guy?
Hey guys, I know what... Guys, listen. Last year, the movie It really broke box office records, okay? We have our own clown, okay? Can we make a horror movie like It, but with Ronald McDonald? We think that would be really good.
They Japan seems to think that Ronald McDonald is a scary character for some reason. They remember back in the old meme days that he was a famous figure in the memescape. and he's like on Mugen and Salty Bed and all that. He's one of the stronger characters.
You
in canon.
really have to go back a long time. You have to go back to the YTMND days.
Yeah.
Holy that was a while ago.
But I mean, he's still in the Mugen expanded universe. He's one of the strongest characters. He's the only one who can beat Jiren.
Holy shit. Wait, does
And he beat him with his eyes closed.
Does Ronald McDonald have Ultra Instinct?
Yeah, that probably
Might.
exists.
He might. I don't know.
Ultra Instinct Ronald McDonald. Or Donald, as they called him in Japan for some reason.
Look how that's how like in French, SpongeBob is Bob the Sponge.
Yeah.
Donald.
Donald McDonald. Okay. Aha, card. Steamed clams.
Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Aurora Borealis.
Yes. I like these really deep image edits people have been doing with different frames from The Simpsons. Like there was that one where there was a mobile pool party truck.
Yeah.
You know that episode where they got there's a pool party truck and all the kids are happy and getting in it, right? And somebody edited a frame of that, said it was a mobile Aurora Borealis truck, and inside the truck, the back of the truck was the Aurora Borealis, and the kids' faces were replaced with Skinner and Seymour, and they're enjoying their Aurora Borealis.
Okay. Well, may I see it?
He wants to see it. He wants
Yeah,
to
I
see
know.
the Aurora Borealis.
That's the punchline. You don't know. You don't know if the superintendent believed that or not. You just don't.
Did they
He
have
was
an episode?
skeptical, but
Did they have an episode like 30 years later where he gets to see the Aurora Borealis?
yeah,
He goes to like the North
that's
Pole
gonna
or
be the
something.
last episode. He finally gets to see it, and it is like as Skinner described,
Yeah, the last episode of The
contained
Simpsons.
entirely in his kitchen.
In the last episode of The Simpsons, in season 50,
Yeah,
Skinner should actually have the Aurora Borealis in his house. And he gets Dr. Frank or whatever to work it out somehow.
yeah.
And Superintendent Chalmers really gets to see it. And
Card.
Homer takes off his mask, and he's Krusty the Clown
Whoa.
all along. And Marge takes off her hair to reveal she has long ears.
Yeah.
Like a
yeah.
rabbit. That should be the last episode.
I mean, it's time. It's time for that to happen. Okay.
And it's revealed, like, there's a revised edit of the Who Shot Mr. Burns plot inside that episode, where it reveals how it reveals that a random celebrity cameo character shot Mr. Burns, and it wasn't Maggie or whatever.
What the hell is this? This is confusing. Wait, can I? No,
You're
I can't
switching
get up.
between characters. Yeah,
Oh,
you can switch.
neat. I bet they have different controls.
Do they? Well,
Well,
if they have
no,
different
I
controls,
bet
that'd be awesome.
I bet they have different movement. I'm gonna try this guy. See if he's what he's cracked up to be. See what the famous black guy is all about.
The famous black McDonald's kid that we all knew about when we were kids.
Uh huh.
We all wanted to meet him, but he was never there. He was the one who ruined the analog sticks. on all the
people
controllers at McDonald's.
remember when people asked McDonald's who this kid was, and they angrily insisted that he's not actually black. It's a color error. They're like, no, don't think this guy's black. We did not intend that. We're not doing that here.
He's green. No, he's an alien. He just looks like that. He's an alien. That black thing on his head, that's not his hair. That's his head.
Card. Wait a minute, that card.
Wait. That card I got from before. Holy shit. I can use this to solve this puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah, puzzles these days in games are absolutely gone. They are absolutely... There hasn't been a good puzzle in forever. It's one of the things that really got shit on.
Unless if it's a puzzle game.
No.
There are just puzzle games and adventure games now. There are no adventure puzzle games.
Yeah, I know. Like, a puzzle now is, there's a blue thing on the wall.
Yeah.
And, I have to do something to make it accessible. It's so stupid. They even, I mean...
Or walk somewhere.
Like, the puzzle...
In
some cases, the puzzle is... just rotate a thing. Like, it's not... That's not a puzzle. Like, it's just a time waster. Like, the majority of these games are just time wasters. You're just wasting time so that you can walk slowly somewhere while getting fed dialogue.
I can go around this, but I can't do anything here. It's weird. I got the card.
I mean, God, just imagine La Mulana. What if that came out today? People would think.
It did. Well, relatively.
Yeah, well, it was like a remake. Man. Lately I've been thinking a lot about that game. That game has the hardest puzzles.
Yeah.
Like, unironically. And not memely. So I think that game has the hardest puzzles. Like, it's one of the only times I needed a notepad to play a game.
Yeah, no. It was the only time I ended up being disappointed that I didn't use the notepad enough.
Yeah.
And then I, just didn't know what to do. It's too much. Like...
Did the second one ever come out?
No. No, it's in production.
Is it in production hell?
No. No, it's just made by a small team. It's gonna come out when it's done.
So it'll be done when it's done?
They're the La Mulana developers. They don't just quit doing stuff. Because they had the original game was this free, completely obtuse, barely accessible, passion project.
I remember it, yeah. I never beat the original, but I beat the remake.
The original was even, had more, obtuse puzzles. Oh, jeez. You're screwing me, man.
How come you didn't get the original when you got the remake? Why didn't they just throw it in?
Well, because you can download for free.
Yeah, but why not,
Oh, shit.
I mean, if you get it on a console, right, why not just throw in the menu to select classic? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
How big is the file size? Really?
Yeah, I know.
Just throw it in, Metroid Prime 2 was originally supposed to ship with, Super Metroid selectable, but they didn't.
Well, that would have been good.
God damn it. That would have been so cool.
Yeah.
Now I don't need to play anything else. Just put that disc in and I'm good. I'm good. Man.
They should put Super Metroid in La Mulana too.
Yeah, man. Back in the day, they used to be, not as cheap as they are these days with these things. Think about Mario All-Stars. They would never do that today.
Yeah, I know.
Mario 1, 2, 3, World in some cases, and the Lost Levels. What the hell? For the anniversary, like the 35th or whatever anniversary, they just repackaged that, and there's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
else.
say.
They're so cheap these days.
That's all they.
Like
bothered with.
back then, those games were new, kind of. That would be like today.
2 more. Ridiculous.
That would be like if today you could get a disc with a box set they would sell for the price of one game with Galaxy 2, Captain Toad, and Super Mario 64 and Sunshine. That's kind of the equivalent because those games were new. Nowadays, it's like, here's Mario Bros. 1 for $10.
Yeah.
You can
to celebrate our
only
anniversary.
if you subscribe
to
our online platform.
Otherwise, it's 20,000.
You can access Mario Bros. For 1 month. For 1 month, you can play this.
You'll get 20 pennies worth of points that you can put towards any other game.
Oh my god, my Nintendo is fucked. I can't believe how shit this is.
Yeah.
1 gold coin is 1 cent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Were they losing money on the old one?
I don't know. Holy shit, I was excited when Switch rewards were finally coming.
Yeah.
But then the only thing on Switch is 1 gold coin is 1 cent off. It was like you couldn't spend coins, right? To each month, different rewards would be there, and you could spend coins to get like a 30% discount on something. It's not like that.
I don't know how to get those last 2. Thinking.
Thinking.
I don't know what to do about this. This is a confusing thing right here. What's going on? Oh shit.
I would have put that there as a red herring. Just to make kids pull their hair out. Wondering what that is. And then when they get hungry from being tired and worked out, they can come get some Mcdonald.
Ah, crap.
When the children are tired from game, they come get Donald.
They get Donald.
Hey kid, come taste McDonald.
Come taste McDonald.
McDonald. Oh.
Wake up, Mr. Freeman, and taste the McNuggets.
Taste the McDonald.
Taste the McDonald.
Donald. McDonald. How come Ronald McDonald's isn't called McDonald? McDonald. It's like McDonhald.
It sounds Norse.
McDonald.
McDonald.
Yeah, it's McDonhaldte. McDonald.
Ooh,
McDonald.
This shit's bugging me. This is a unique object. Why are there 2 unique objects right
block
next to this?
alone is special.
What was the original quote there? Something.
Yeah, Wario alone is special.
Yeah.
That was from when everyone was waiting for Smash Brothers Brawl to come out. They had the thing called Smash Dojo or whatever, and they would release like every day or something. There'd be one snippet information about Smash Brothers Brawl.
Yeah.
And one of the updates was talking about Wario's alternate costume, and he alone is special.
Yeah.
And he gets a unique alt costume. That's what he said. Every night, everyone would wait for Japan time to come around because night here was morning in Japan, so everyone would be up at night waiting for what the hell that update was. It was horrible. And sometimes it was just shit. Like, it was describing like what a taunt is or describing what the menu is. It was such a waste of time. And everyone was waiting for a character. Even though in Brawl, all the cool characters were revealed in the announcement trailer. There was nothing cool left, like, in the game.
Yeah.
They gotta stop blowing their load with this stuff. Like, they should actually make a character. Like, in Smash 5, there should be a character that is so hard to unlock and so well hidden that would actually take about a week before someone would discover it. So you get a week of bliss with that.
Yeah.
But you have to make it hard, though, because even the hardest challenges can be discovered in like an hour. Like PT, that game was designed so that it would take at least a week before anyone could solve it.
Yeah.
And a random streamer solved it like that night.
I know.
And they were so pissed. And PT actually is one of the more complicated games.
Yeah, I know.
Just to solve, it's actually pretty hard to solve. And someone just did it on stream. It was some idiot. Like, they weren't trying.
Well,
and they solved it.
In the past, if someone solved something day one, they couldn't just, you know, they might not be interested in just calling some random magazine about it or something. So they wouldn't get their word out. And even if they went to the internet, it wouldn't reach as many people.
If you were trying to replicate that today, you would have to make games so hard to solve.
Yeah.
Like, you would have to make games... You would have to get it to the point where you need to stand still, press up twice, and then look to the left, press A, and then walk backwards into a rock, and then stop, and then say something into your controller's mic. A specific word that you can decode from the back of the box. Like, you'd have to do... That's basically what PT did, and someone still discovered it. Like, PT was like waiting for a clock to hit 0, stop, don't move, and then go over to this phone, pick it up, but don't put it down, wait, look to the left, like the crazy shit like that. That was PT.
We already played through that shit.
Yeah, it's on the channel. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
We beat it too.
Don't
beat it.
Don't delete it if you guys have it.
Yeah.
On your PS4, you can't get it anymore.
It's gonna be a rare.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's like, it's something that doesn't exist, and they don't want it to exist, and soon they're not gonna want you to know it exists.
I know, man.
Ooh.
It's scary in itself.
Okay, let's see what's down here. Damn it.
It's not a big deal, though. When Death Stranding comes out, we'll be able to play it anyway. Everybody knows that Death Stranding is Metal Gear Solid Zero, Silent Hills. Metal Gear Solid Zero, Death Stranding, where it ends in Silent Hill. Everyone knows that by now. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
The clues are right there. It's Metal Gear Solid Zero. Did you watch that whole video?
What whole video?
The speculation of that Death Stranding is Metal Gear Solid Zero.
Oh, there was only one of those?
I thought there was two, but did you watch one of them?
No. I didn't watch the whole
You really should have.
Oh.
There's a thing where he looks at like a logo from Death Stranding and he puts it in Photoshop and edits it a lot for a long time to make it say Metal Gear Solid Zero.
Okay.
It's great. Yeah. It's so far-fetched. The speculation videos.
If you edit it completely so it says completely different thing.
It's so pathological, these people that are they so much don't want to believe that Metal Gear Solid 5 was all that it was. They want more so bad. They can't get over it still.
Jeez, listen. Just 1 second. 54 minutes. Right. That's enough. I've had enough of McKids, MC Kids.
That's MC Virgin Kid.
MC Virgin Hammer Jr.
Ronald's Clubhouse Hamburglar Man.
Hamburglar Virgin Man.
Man Burglar, Paul Paul Blart, Man Burglar.
Virgin burgers.
Paul Blur, Paul Mall Blur,
Paul
Blur, Mall Blur,
Blart's Blur.
Paul Blur, Paul Blur, Mark Klopp's Hamburglar, Man, Paul Blart, Man Burglar, Hamburg Club, that's Ronald Berg, Ham, Ronald.
Hot ham Ronald. Hot ham Ronald.
Hot ham.
Wait, hamburger. Who's the, like? Are we looking out for the man burglar here? Like, is that why? Is that why Ronald's so scared? Because he feels he's gonna get burgled.
Remember that brief moment where they rebooted the Hamburglar?
Wow, you found him off my puzzle cards.
Remember that?
Yeah, on the breeze,
Remember that? For a little while, McDonald's rebooted the Hamburglar, and he was like an adult man. Remember that?
Yeah. No, that was just a fleeting thing. They didn't take that too seriously, I think.
That's a reboot. I mean, just look at the Wikipedia.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's considered a reboot.
No, but I mean, they had like one teaser and then never delivered on it. It was stupid anyway. You should have had an even bigger head. You should have been more cartoonish.
In the last episode of McDonald's, right before jumping out of a helicopter, Ronald McDonald should turn to the camera and say, "Hail Hamburglar."
Yeah, that's the last episode of McDonald's.
Whoa!
When's the McDonald's canon gonna end?
Hail Hamburglar.
It's gonna be like Reboot, and it's gonna like get all dark one day,
and then
never go back.
And then 20 years later, they're gonna come back with a live-action adaptation where real-life kids go to the McDonald's universe periodically, and it's horrible, and no one remembers it a minute after it came out. You can't even stream it anywhere. No one. Like,
you can't pirate it because no one bothered.
I know you can't. I can't figure... The McDonald's show, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Alright, that's McDonald's kids.
Yeah.